Salutations, I'm just Mike, and welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Adventure Card Game Definitive Edition. Got those two mixed up towards the end. We're starting the second campaign, and the UI's different, so we just had to spend a little while figuring that shit out. Here we go.
It is with a sense of sadness at the passing of an era that the elves of Lothlorien bid Bilbo farewell. He had arrived in the Golden Wood by a circuitous path, which began with a desire for one last grand adventure before he retired. Alas, his wish was not to be. The crafty old hobbit had instead found only danger, as he was kidnapped by spiders and carried off by their orcish allies. Rescued in the nick of time, Bilbo recovered his health under the watchful care of Celeborn and Galadriel. During the weeks that followed, Bilbo sat amongst the golden leaves and chatted with the many visitors who called upon him. Yet the time came at last for him to return to Rivendell, and so, with an escort of elven guardians, he set off toward his adopted home. Ever vigilant, the elves have turned their attention to the dark stirrings in nearby Mirkwood. Bilbo was not the only person abducted. Contact has been lost with entire villages, scattered within the Great Forest. Concerned with what dark portents these happenings might herald, Celeborn and Galadriel called you forth. As Bilbo's rescuers, they consider you particularly well-suited to find the answers that their scouts have been unable to uncover. You are commanded to set out for Roscabel, and there to seek the counsel of Radagast the Brown. The wizard should help shine a light on the shadowy events transpiring in darkest Mirkwood. You gather what you need quickly, and set out for the vales of Anduin and Roscabel beyond.
The mouth of Dol Guldur pondered his troubles. The mighty orc chieftain Uthag had suffered recent losses, but had recovered quickly. Despite the setback, he had not only made good on his quota, he exceeded it amply. Still, the desire from the south is insatiable. The order had come to increase their numbers even further. The mouse did not question his master, or his master's master. Indeed, he had no free will of his own. His master's command was his duty to obey. Considering his options, he comes to a conclusion. To obtain the numbers requested, they must go further afield from Dol Guldur. The mouse would need assistance if he was to misdirect any unwanted eyes that might take notice. He would need to set in motion other troubles that would distract the curious and lead them astray.
Perhaps an old terror. A forgotten terror. Yes.
He whispers.
This might suffice.
Your party spends several days crossing the Vale, basking in the gentle sunlight that warms the late spring air to caress the grasslands. The journey is uneventful, until you come across an odd scene. Ahead, you spy an eagle circling above something that has caught its eye. This is not one of the great eagles of legend, but rather a bedraggled thing with dark feathers and oddly curved wings. It calls out once before diving swiftly down upon something you cannot see. Quickening your pace, you soon discover a horrifying scene. Two bodies lie before you, bloody and torn. The craven eagle is attempting to make off with one. With the eagle distracted, a swarm of greedy rats darts from the underbush to devour the other. You must drive off the foul beasts and recover these poor souls. Perhaps you may also discover the nature of what slaughtered them in this clearing.
I am Aragorn, son of Arathorn.
Mine is the choice of Luthien.
My axe is restless in my hands.
That was a long story.
That was a lot, yeah. I was about to say. Okay. So we're here. Apparently we have two Saurons in this game.
You do?
It's a comment about your picture.
Oh yeah.
Investigate
I
the
am
bodies
true.
before they are devoured.
I am the true Sauron.
Locked if discard. Okay, but what's locking them? bolster.
Examine the bodies to learn what happened here.
But we
Okay.
can't. Like,
I think we have to attack this one first, and then we can get the other two.
the one on the left?
Yeah.
I suppose I should focus on that one then. We're not under too much threat, so... I think I'm going to use Gimli to attack, and I'll use Aragorn to add to the investigate the bodies. Disgusting creatures, those ones.
The rats one.
Cannot stand alone.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, damn it. I was about to play a card. More fucking rats. No, fuck off. The watch is in the dark. Fuck off, Sauron. You smell bad. Okay.
Alright.
Let all the foes of Gondor flee.
Discard every event card from each player's hand. Okay, cool.
Alright, well.
The fuck, man? Is it... Okay, what do we have at 33? Discard one ravaged corpse, -5 progress per player from investigate bodies. Okay. So we really don't want him to get up to 33. So I just won't play a card. I mean, that's the end of my turn.
For Rivendell!
Welcome to Rivendell.
Alright. Oh god, there's two more.
He's all the way up to 34. Oh, and yeah, he's using the one that I just looked at. Damn it.
The scavengers ignore your efforts to scare them away, proving greater than fear as they devour the bodies. Then comes a sound that scatters the vermin in an instant. A chorus of howls that send a chill down your spine as well. Barely have the echoes faded from the air when the beasts themselves appear, thundering towards you with the murderous intent. Alright, we have to get the wolves now.
Sure, the fucking bodies are gone. Why not? Jesus. Well, and there go all the rats, at least. No, I wasn't trying to play that card. I was looking at them. You can F block. Why not? You have the lowest health. We need to work on that.
Oh, it's gaining thing every time we play a card.
Yeah.
Surprise
That I'd mentioned that. That's why I didn't play a card before, so he wouldn't be able to use that weird body thing. And then he just spawned a fuck ton of rats and everything went wrong.
I will.
For Rivendell!
That one's become a problem now. I'm sorry, how do we win this? Defeat 2 wolf units, okay.
Yeah. Or defeat every enemy in play.
Well,
Which
the
is
wolf
basically
units
the-
are enemies, so...
Yeah.
Irregardless, it's more of an and than it is an or. Oh, I can right-click. I forgot about that. So using Boromir, you can take out this slavering wolf? So I guess I'll just deal damage to this guy. Oh, treachery! How nice!
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, my mom was talking to me.
Oh, okay. Boromir can take out the slavering wolf. Thank you. Fuck that wolf. But
Yes.
don't fuck the
Well,
wolf.
don't.
It's dead now, so like that's bestiality and necrophilia. So
I'm not sure our state allows that.
Oh, even if it does, it shouldn't. Let's see.
You know, I think the biggest flaw of this deck is that I don't have exactly a lot of
Welcome to
units.
Rivendell.
Oh, don't worry, I'm putting out an army now. Never mind, I've run out of army units. Fuck it.
What was that?
Far from tiring in their pursuit, your foes seem to draw strength with every league that passes. What dark forces fuel their wrath? Restored 2 health to every something or other, but like he's already at full health, so it doesn't much matter. Oh, nice.
I serve no man.
You breathe so loud I could shoot you in the dark.
Oh, that's mean. Oh,
That's very mean.
just allies. Okay. Well, here's another ally.
Exhaust every wounded character. Okay.
Oh, that was a smart play. Did they make Sauron smart?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Choose
They did
plus
say they were
one.
doing a bunch of
Okay.
changes.
So we either add 1 threat for each of our allies or discard 1 ally. I'm just gonna discard 1 ally. I mean,
The dwarves are upon you.
Just put out the same ally.
well, yeah. Why wouldn't I?
Hammer and tongs.
And there it goes.
Do we want to rescue the horses before we leave?
Sure, why not?
Do we have enough?
No, we do not.
So... No, we do. Because
Do we? Oh, yeah.
Arwen has 3, Boromir has 1, and Veteran Axehand has 1. Freeing the horses gives us +2 action points. I'm just gonna travel at this point.
Gondor.
Cool.
Again, I already chose to travel. There we go. There wasn't a card on the field, and we gained some action points.
The presence of wolves beyond the borders of Mirkwood bodes ill for the people of the Vale. They did not appear to be starving beasts. Rather, they attacked with cunning and purpose. Something drives these creatures. Perhaps the Brown Wizard will have sorely needed answers. Barely have you continued on when you hear a distant howl from the hills beside your path. An answering howl sounds from behind you, and more beasts call out from all around. The wolves show great cunning and appear to be herding you, but for what purpose you know not.
We're being herded. They're herding us, man. Have I told you about my sister's wedding?
No, you haven't.
To pull that out of left field. Um. So, my sister has been dating this guy for a while. I think it's at the very least 3 years, but I'm fairly certain it's more.
Okay.
And not long ago, he actually proposed to her in a really fun and dorky way. What he did was defeat 5 units or every enemy in play. I have to decide what I'm doing real quick. What does snare do? Exhaust 1 minions. It does not ready during upkeep. Okay. We'll hold on to that. Ooh, location specific. -3 threat. That's nice. I'm gonna use my 0 attacker to build up our fate meter. So what he did was he actually made a ring for her. An engagement ring, yeah. And he used like meteorite and moon pearl, and there's some sort of dorky line, but he designed an entire one-off D&D campaign where that was one of the artifacts that was going to be collected.
Wow. That's amazing.
And everyone who was playing except for my sister knew that that was what was going on here. Why is this one... Oh, it's Stalwart. You want to put it down before it does anything bad?
Yeah.
We are in quite the predicament.
Not on
Yes.
my watch.
Let's see. I have enough to take out the Wolf of the Vale. We can use Snared on the Pack of Wargs, and we'll just have to deal with the Swift Wolf. Does that sound like a good plan?
Yeah.
So apparently, my sister... There's another one?! Hey! Nice! My sister, when the question was finally asked, felt like if she tried to physically say anything, she was either going to punch him in the face or vomit. So she just nodded her head enthusiastically to the proposal. And the wedding took place October 24th at the Renaissance Fair.
Really?
Yes. And it was gorgeous. I wore a Party City night costume. Because I was just because I didn't do enough preparation for the wedding, in complete honesty. So Wilhelm, which is the name for the guy that I'm using to keep his identity safe, but he has appeared on this channel previously. Not in person, but by name. I've called him Wilhelm before. That's the roundabout way of what I'm saying. He actually had an extra night costume in his closet, so he was like, hey, this'll probably fit you, because it fits me and you're slightly smaller than me, but slightly taller, like, smaller around but taller, so like the extra fabric that comes from his size would be compensated for by my height.
Yeah.
So I tried it on, it worked out, and that's what I ended up wearing to the wedding. And it was amazing. There was a whole... I was about to call it a funeral procession. That's absolutely not what I mean. There was a whole wedding procession going on. My sister got to ride in this carriage, and we marched as this whole little group, and there was this little chant. It was like, 3 cheers for the bride and groom, hip hip huzzah, and then they repeated hip hip huzzah twice, because, you know, it's 3 cheers.
Yeah.
And they went and we went to this church-looking place that, like, had no walls. It was just, like, the wooden support beams for, like, a building that would have gone there, and they had vines growing around it. They had wires in place to, you know, help the vines grow in a more aesthetically pleasing way. And it was just really cool. So many people were in costume. My brother wasn't, because neither of us really prepared for this. Oh,
I can just imagine.
just a guy in a
Weird.
suit.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
But I also imagined. I also imagined when you were talking about the D&D thing, I was like, roll 20 to see if it was a success.
But one of the most amazing parts, one of the really, really awesome parts was falcon, I think it was, actually carried the ring up instead of having a ring bearer.
Oh, I mean like a trained falcon?
Yeah. It was going to be a
That's
trained owl, but the owl retired earlier either earlier that month or the month before.
Oh, an owl would have been cool.
Absolutely. I think it was a pure white snowy owl. I don't remember. I used the wrong attacker. God damn it. This is what happens when you get distracted while playing games, kids.
Talking about D&D weddings.
Just fantasy weddings. Not D&D weddings necessarily, but...
Have you heard of that, the wedding that Final Fantasy players had?
No.
I can't remember exactly what it was, but they had like Final Fantasy type like wedding from like the online game.
That's
Like
dope.
they actually recreated some of the stuff and actually took a. Wait, what do you do? What do you just do?
I think he just removed an equipment from you.
Oh, I took away the axe. Dang it!
Get fucked, dweebus.
That was the only axe I had too.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Okay, well,
Jesus Christ.
Sauron does not like me trying to take his place.
Well, I mean... He is the all-seeing eye, so, like, what do you expect?
So am I, and yet
No,
Is
you're
that
just
the
a
default
picture
design?
of the all-seeing eye.
Gondor.
I'm the all-seeing picture.
Oh, hold up. We can leave after this? Okay, well, no, because most of them have fucking pursuit, but...
Oh yeah. I was gonna say like, oh really?
We can technically leave right now. What does pursuit do?
Let's see. Come on, show me what it does.
It's not showing me either.
This unit follows your heroes from one location to the next.
Oh, so they just straight up show up in the next place. I don't like
Yes.
that. That sounds bad. What was that?
I was gonna ask out if you heard that.
Dude shouting the Shire like his life depends on it?
Probably does.
Probably, yeah. The Shire's a pretty good place. But I got a wand from the Renaissance Fair, and it's mostly orange, and it's dope as fuck.
An orange wand.
Hell yeah.
Alakablam.
I want to see if we can get together and... Because I want to play D&D, not just be a DM. And what I really want to do is just have a character with maxed out dexterity and, like, really powerful magic. That way they're just like a fast wizard.
Just zooming around the battlefield.
Zooming around the battlefield, casting fucking fireball.
It's like those overpowered characters that are good at strength and magic, but instead of both, it's just speed.
I mean, yeah. I feel like that could be a really interesting thing, and maybe could break the game in some fun ways.
I'm just imagining a buff dude doing it.
But yeah. Oh,
Oh,
one of the really neat things that I forgot to mention, that I keep forgetting about as well, teeth flash with savage quickness as the wolves are driven into a frenzy. Grant counter to every wolf. Fuck. Force travel to next location. God damn it. I guess we're moving on. Thanks, Sauron. He's like, look,
Wolves on your
guys.
field press you on towards Mirkwood. More wolves race along beside you as you exhort your companions to stay one step ahead of the howling pack.
Okay, well, we're here.
Oh, that's it?
Defeat 4 wolf units in play. Alright.
I'm gonna guess the one with fucking pointy crowns are the ones that have...
Yeah, they're the ones from the last location.
Yeah. So they're gonna have counter. Or do they not anymore?
They don't look like it. I think they lost it when we transitioned to a new location. I don't know, we'll find out. Attack it, Mike.
I don't wanna. I'm scared.
You're a warrior, you're supposed to attack, you're supposed to find things out.
Ain't yours the combat deck? Like, you were all like, oh, it's the combat healing deck.
Well, except the fact that I don't go first.
You make a fair point, but fuck you! Yeah, they have counter. But the way they identified who was part of the wedding are these really awesome magnetic clips. It's like, you know how you have just like pins and stuff and you normally have to poke the pointy bit through the fabric?
Yeah.
This one just, it straight up has a strong magnet on the back.
Oh.
It's just dope as fuck. I do have some good news.
You do?
If you look at number 13 on the fate meter, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Of course, I think we might want to take a little more damage before using it, ironically enough. But that should be relatively easy given the fact that we've got 2 countering wolves. So I'll focus my strength on other wolves to try and take them out. You use your 2 one-attackers on the counter wolf that only has 2 health left. And at that point, we'll use Renewed Spirit. Sound good?
Alright. Yeah.
I want to make sure that I'm not quashing any input that you might have about this plan, because, you know.
I mean, they're at full health with taking only 1 attack and that's it.
Yeah. Woo! Dead! Cool, I get to summon a new ally.
Awesome. He died. Now I can get a new one.
Oh, that's a problem. Well, it's not really a problem anymore. I'm gonna use Renewed Spirit. That cool with you?
Yeah.
Alright. Renewed Spirit time, boy!
Cool, I got the 6 back.
Look at us. I'm gonna play Advanced Warning.
Alright.
That way, if he tries to throw out any enemies in the next couple time... That sentence got away from me.
Thank you. And I blocked that 1 damage.
You blocked the 1 damage? Hell yes!
I've been playing a lot of Legend of Runeterra, so I kind of gained some knowledge in card games.
I mean, good job. You're doing more research than I am at this point. Which, side note, if you're like the one person, well, there's more than one person who watches this series, but like, this series is actually one of the bigger ones on my channel, which might be ironic if you're looking at the views right now, but I mean that in the most earnest way possible. 9 is a high number to reach.
Yeah. Also, I just realized I haven't completely got rid of the watchful eyes.
No. But I can.
Yes, because you have a character that does no damage at all.
Yes.
Didn't this character used to do like 1 damage?
No.
No?
No.
Just imagining things. I thought it was useful, but it wasn't.
It's useful in very specific scenarios. But you're right, it's not very useful at all.
It's useful when it gets into the game, but not useful after it's in the game.
Yeah, that's kind of realistic. Although it really helped build up the Fate Meter to allow us to get all these action points.
That is true. So I shouldn't be complaining.
Oh, probably not. I mean, we can trounce Sauron. At this precise moment, maybe not.
I didn't realize it was my turn.
I was thinking about telling you, but I also felt like there's no way he didn't notice it was his turn. I can deal 3 damage, I can remove 3 fate, or I can draw 3 cards. What I'm thinking about not fate, threat. Which do you think is better? Deal 3 damage or remove 3 threat?
If you do 3 damage, you can get rid of this, the countering Swift Wolf.
And it probably won't deal damage to me, yeah.
And then you can use him to deal damage to the Vicious Ward, and then we can deal with it next phase. Or next turn.
I could also deal a significant amount of damage to the Swift Wolf, which will put him in kill range for us.
That is also true.
Although, realistically, it doesn't matter as long as we can math our way to not wasting any attack.
I say the Vicious Ward, because that one's more dangerous right now.
No, I don't think so. No, it gains +1 attack when it's attacking a wounded target, not when it is wounded. Yeah, Vicious Ward. And... ooh, what do I do now?
And then we can deal with the other 2 wolves.
I have a round shield, but I don't know who I should equip it to yet.
What does it give? Block?
Yeah.
Okay, I'd say you give it to Aragorn.
Aragorn?
Yeah. Because Gimli is doing pretty good there.
Oh yeah, Gimli's got health up the ass. And I'll use Gathering Strength as long as I have it. That wasn't a bad Gandalf round.
Let's see what we got.
Alright. What are we looking at here?
Ooh. Oh, I do have an axe. Another axe.
My lord Denethor.
I'm dealing with you now.
Hell yeah!
Nice.
So, are we gonna wait for Sauron to force us out, or...?
I think we can get rid of them before he does anything.
We do have a decent amount of numbers. Ooh, we can get rid of 3 threat.
Oh. Alright.
Oh, nice. I will take him out with this. I'd advise not using the one that only does 1 damage. Like, I can... well, no, it doesn't matter, because we have bonus axes across the field. Like, we have more than enough attack power, so... go nuts!
Gondor.
Fall Rivendell!
There you go.
Alright, so do we want to use hiding your scent? Do we want to use basically anything we have?
I say hiding our scent because it's getting a little too close to pursued by wolves.
Alright.
And I don't know what the next one's gonna have, so.
And I'll work on filling the meter while we're here. I mean, Sauron's not going to stop us.
Yeah.
Just fill that baby up! And now we travail.
Nice.
This is going well.
Zubard felt the hunger deep within her. It was not a hunger for flesh to nourish her body so much as an urge to devour and destroy.
Same.
Bidden though she was by the servants of the One, she was only too eager to drive her children forth, so they might succumb to their baser nature, to revel in destruction, to consume.
The wolves
Anarchy.
close behind, you reach the eaves of Mirkwood at last. So near to Roscabel, you fear the worst for the wizard who dwells there. But you'll never make it to that place of sanctuary if you do not stop your pursuers first. While the trees
There are
offer
some
some
fluffy
cover,
wolves.
they will also slow your progress.
They look like Pomeranians.
Within the woods, the wolves can easily surround
Very
you and
vicious
attack from all
Pomeranians.
sides. You must make your stand here if you are to survive the day.
Aren't all
The wolves
Pomeranians?
snarl and prowl through the undergrowth to encircle you.
Imagine they're actually just
Taking
tiny.
advantage of the
They think they
scant
look like
moment of
that.
respite, you gather nearby sticks, rocks, and other detritus.
We're just scared of
Create
dogs.
a last desperate barrier against imminent attack.
Look, man, I am scared of dogs. I'm gonna put that out there point blank. Dogs are scary. You have 2 rounds to fortify against the impending attack by wolf reinforcements.
That's good enough. Grant +2 to every character. Grant blocked in this location to every character. -1 attack to every wolf. Sure.
So how long do we have? 2 rounds.
Yes.
So, do you think we can get all of those done in 2 rounds?
I don't think so.
Because we have to deal with whatever Sauron throws at us.
You have 11 faith on your side.
I do. Do we not have the same amount of fate?
I have 9 faith on my side. I mean, like.
Oh,
character-
the action points.
So I'm thinking you probably take out 1 if you use all your characters with the yellow. With the yellow number. And I can also take out 1 too.
And that'll just be 1 round, so we'll have a second round to take out another.
Yeah.
So we'll be able to do all 3.
Yeah.
Assuming Sauron doesn't stop us. Which I think I'm gonna pop for the Forest Snare, and probably snare the Wolf of the Vale.
Alright. Yeah. I mean, right now they can't really do that much damage to us. It's just what Sauron plays.
You make a fair point. I guess I'll hold off on it and just...
If he summons something powerful, we should use Snare.
Absolutely. I'm gonna go for improvised barricade. That way we take less damage from the wolves just as a whole.
Alright, and I'm gonna go for... Should I go for Fear of Fire or Hidden Supplies?
I
I
think
Hidden Supplies might be good.
we want to hold off from hidden supplies until next turn, because these wolves will be able to attack us and undermine the benefits we gain from hidden supplies in the first place. Which
That
is
is
why I
true.
want to mitigate their damage early.
Alright, I'll go for Fear of Fire.
Alright. Do you think we should work together on one of them? Just, like, knock it out real quick?
Yeah, if you want.
I don't think it'll matter. I think both wolves will have the opportunity to attack before we even finish one of them.
Yeah. But I guess get one out earlier than the other, just in case Sauron plays something.
Yeah.
For Rivendell! For Rivendell!
Alright.
Alright, then the barricades, right?
I mean, I believe that is the best option here.
Capture 2 random cards from each player's hand.
That's fine. I don't need either of
Yeah.
those realistically. You're not causing me concern, Sauron.
Oh, +1 for each malicious ward can play. Okay, I don't think there's any.
Well, besides itself.
Hammer and tongs!
The Shire!
Nice.
Ain't this just beautiful? I'm thinking we can also use aggressive defense here, because that'll give us counter, so we'll start dealing damage to the enemies as they attack us.
Yeah. You want to use it now?
Yeah, I'll pop it now.
Cool. My
And
highest damage character got one.
I think what I'm gonna do is build the Fate Meter with him. That way we can use the 2 ability whenever we need it.
Alright.
Gondor!
I was actually gonna say maybe we might want to focus on Find Your Bearings just to have these cards available to us.
Yeah. Yeah, we should.
I don't think it particularly matters right now, but I'll weaken it so that we can just grab it real easy.
I'm gonna play a card here real quick.
Huh. I didn't know Aragorn could do that.
Power, free action, spend 1, ready Aragorn.
Yeah, dude just gets up again.
It's only 1 cost.
Yeah. What I'm thinking is, I have an extra sword. Maybe I should apply that to one of my Amaldris. And I did that before getting your opinion on it, because, you know, fuck
I mean, it's
you.
up to you.
I probably should have attacked with my little knight dude. Fuck. Throw more damage out in the field. Restore health to 1 character. What are we looking at?
For Rivendell!
Grant 1 to every enemy. Alright, it just gained back their attacks, doesn't really matter. You have ready our defenses.
We have what?
We have readied our defenses.
Ah, yes. Yes, we have. So, What's the play here? We have 5, 8, 9, 10, 13, 15, 17, 18 damage. How do we want to distribute it? I think we should go after the Malicious Warg, just because it has that stacking ability where if he plays more Malicious Wargs, they all get stronger.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. And I think
Um,
we should go for a Swift Wolf as well, since it's low on health anyways.
we can because of Aragorn's power. I was about to say we can't because like we have 18 total at this moment, but we technically have 20.
Yeah, and then there's our some
Which
characters
means
I
it
have
might be worth going after Pack of Wargs. Because
Yeah.
it gains 1 health each time.
Actually, yeah, let's go for that one too.
Alright. Everyone else will probably be small potatoes, but we have to make sure the math works out on this. So we have to do exactly the amount of damage that we can do.
Oh. Should I use Dwalin?
On the Malicious Warg, yes, because then we can math it out to just... I'll just do 2 damage to him. And, you know, easy peasy. We've got this. We've mathed it appropriately.
And then we're going after the pack?
Yes.
Let all the foes of Gondor flee.
And if all works out according to my brain plan, it should just die. Well, I mean, not just die. We're killing it actively, but you know what I mean.
Actually, I have an archer in my hand that can deal 1 damage on arrival.
That wouldn't be bad.
You breathe so loud I could shoot you in the dark.
So what I'm going to do is use his power, and that allows me to attack this with that. And we have, as a group, 2 extra damage to dish out. Technically 4 damage. 5 damage, nice. Because what I'm going to do is pull you out, get rid of the one who can't attack, and...
Shoot you in the dark.
Who do we want to deal damage to?
I say the Warg.
The Warg? Yeah,
Just
fuck
'cause
the
of
Warg.
power.
We can't take it out just yet. But that was just going to be a fact of whatever we went up against. One of us could claim the snared card. And if anyone did, I'd say it should go to you since you have 11 points you can spend.
Yeah.
So we'll just get this in your hand right now.
Alright.
And I'll use this to draw 2 cards just to make sure we're in a good place. Because we are looking at an actual fight coming up right now, aren't we?
Yeah, this is the last round now.
Yeah,
Before the board starts coming.
because this was the second round. Alright. Heal damage.
Oh, cow.
Defeat 5 wolf units. Or defeat every enemy in play.
Alright.
I'm gonna throw out an advanced warning. That way, in case he tries to throw down more units, he won't be able to do anything to us.
Okay. I'm gonna kill that ward before it does anything.
Good, because that thing has 2 attacks and can actually deal damage to us.
And the vicious ward is gonna be a problem too. Actually, there's 2 of them.
Yeah.
Actually, Dwalin can deal with one of them.
I'll focus on the other then.
For Rivendell!
The only other thing that can do damage to us is the Wolf of the Vale with 2 attack, so... If we just take that one out, we can really diversify what we've got going on.
Alright, I'm gonna attack it with Boromir.
All the foes of
No, the other
Oh,
one.
there. Okay, I was like, why is... Okay, I was questioning why he said 2. I was like 1, and I realized there was another one.
Yeah, the one that's exhausted. Kisarasura. It's not like it's that much of a threat anyway.
Sort of full. What? Oh, wow.
Okay, but like, Sauron. Is this your last-ditch effort? Like, can you not do anything else? Because if so, that's pitiful.
You want me to use my Arwen to do the objective?
No. No. I think it'd be better if we just focused on the Wolf of the Vale first.
Which one?
The one that's exhausted.
For Rivendell!
I'll take out this one. We'll see about killing the other one just because the damage is there already.
No man.
Wait. Before you do anything. We can actually take out uneven ground right now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I serve no man.
For Batland!
So from here, I'm able to take out this other one.
Nice.
We want to just kill the rest?
Yeah, why not?
Alright.
Just put you out here.
You need not worry about anything for the present.
After you play a card, discard 1 random card from your hand. Ooh. Treacherous Fog, gotcha. I'm gonna throw out Self-Preservation. Oh, I need to choose someone to apply it to. I thought it was just passive for everyone. Fuck it.
Ooh. Well, I can't really do much, so...
Neither can I.
Oh, it's locked.
The looming threat is upon you. Travel this round to avoid drawing Sauron's attention even further. Oh! The looming threat is a card!
Oh, God. Yeah, that's what I am.
Yeah, you are the looming threat. No wonder it keeps telling us to avoid the looming threat. You are the looming threat. You're just here like, hi.
Just traveling with you.
Okay. Well, there ain't really anything to it. We just gotta kill some wolves.
Yeah, I mean, we're basically gonna travel after we're done with them.
Ah, why not? Like, there's nothing else really to do.
Let all the foes of Gondor flee.
For Rivendell! For Rivendell!
God, I wish I had another one to shout for Rivendell. Gonna add insult to injury and add self-preservation to for Rivendell.
I'm gonna travel.
I too will travel because there's no other thing to really do. Like,
The creature called the ghost hesitates for a moment at the edge of the tree line.
we stabbed a ghost.
Concealed behind lush
God.
vegetation, she spies upon the dwelling in the center of the clearing. There's power here. The crafty old beast had learned to respect power, especially the kind of power that might cause her injury. Her faithful companions prowl nearby, as always. They would offer their own lives if needed to protect their mistress. Each looks toward her, sensing her hesitation, seeking her guidance. With a grunt, the ghost at last indicates the compound. As her master had commanded, so it would be done. It is time to feed.
Oh, Calamity. You've defeated the pursuing wolves, only to find Roscabel under siege by many more, and led by a great
Jesus.
beast larger than the rest, but with the look of something far more sinister. This is no simple wolf, or even warg, but one of the great beasts of old that inhabits their form, a werewolf.
Hot.
Two great wargs protect the creature, hewing close to its side. As they turn to face you, the rest of the pack charges the gates of Roscabel, their claws gouging into the rough-hewn wood. You know not if the wizard is in residence, but it's clear the beasts are driven by a singular need to enter the compound within. You must prevent these creatures from breaking down the gate while holding off their terrifying leader. No mean task. The great werewolf howls in challenge, and you unleash a rallying cry in return. The battle is joined.
Okay, here's the final encounter.
Alright. Defeat Ghoul Zubrada.
Zubarda, which is this guy right here.
Yeah, the one over on the left with 17 health.
Easy.
Easy?
Yeah. With our forces?
If everything would stop drawing cards, I'd be able to read the card. Grant ambush to every wolf. Restriction. You cannot target this card with a character if the listed instruction is in play. We need to get rid of the dark wargs before we're able to kill it.
Alright.
And
Oh, yep, so location specific.
oh, we do. The Dark Wargs restore health to each other when they are vanquished, so we'll have to focus on one without dealing damage to the other.
Alright.
And it looks like we have 10 turns to... well... we have 10 turns to take care of it. Oh! Unless we do 15 before that happens.
15?
Yeah, 15 on the fate meter as Radagast enters, and what the progress meter is for removes Radagast enters.
Oh, okay. So, should we use our allies to build the fate meter?
At least the weaker ones. Like, I'm definitely gonna send Imaldris over there, and probably Arwen as well.
Alright.
But first things first... actually, first things first, I'm gonna send Arwen over there. Because this location-specific one isn't that bad either, because it applies the little diamond to the counter. So if we use that, we'd be able to discard Imaldris Caregiver from your side. That way you can bring out someone who can actually attack. Let's see. So we've decided that we're going to take out this one. That's fine by me. I've got plenty more where that came from.
I serve no man.
God damn it.
Okay.
It looks like we're going to have a significant uphill battle. If we can get this up to 18. If we get the fate meter up to 18, then we can do both pretty close to each other without having to worry about much.
Oh, they're just getting stalwart.
Let's see.
You breathe so loud I could shoot you in the dark.
That was probably like the worst place you could have put that. This one, however, that was a solid move on your part, Sauron, so congratulations. You pulled one over on us. What if we just tell Sauron he's winning while he's losing? Do you think we'll confuse him?
Let all the foes of Gondor
Maybe.
flee.
I don't know how smart to say I is. I actually ran out of cards.
You've run out of cards?
He's run out of cards.
Oh, good,
I'll
good.
find some.
Fuck that guy. He will be able to give something else stalwart if it gets up to 45, though.
I serve no man.
I do have some healing cards in my hand, but I don't think we need them right now.
No.
My arrow flies!
5? It reduces by 5?
-1 progress for each enemy in play.
Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, funky monkey.
If you want, you can finish off the fade meter. You can use the location-specific thing.
I think it would be better for you to use it, that way you can get rid of one of your Amaldrises and play someone else. If you have someone else you can play. But right now my setup is pretty decent.
Alright.
I'm just deciding what to do. Dark Warg seems like the
do-
strongest option.
I do have a feint I can use on Ghoul, just to prevent him from attacking 2 times.
I also have a feint.
And then don't forget we also have a forest snare too.
Yeah. Do you think we should use, like, we could use both feints on the both of the ones that do 3 damage, That way we can make sure your Emuldr's caregiver doesn't die.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't. I just straight up can't use it on Ghoul.
Oh, you can?
No. This is quite the predicament we find ourselves in.
Yes. You know, I'm gonna attack the Dark Ward.
Go for it.
Farewell.
Farewell indeed, friend.
Hammer and tongs!
For Rivendell!
Alright. I think we need to slaughter the rest, just to the best of our ability.
Actually, get the Fey meter up, because then we can get a Rose Radagast. Because on arrival, he summons an animal. Alright, let's do it.
I have an urgent errand.
Oh, that's flying.
Dope.
Alright, let's get rid of you. Actually, do you want to focus on Ghoul?
I mean, we have the opportunity to.
Alright.
It looks like we could probably kill it. That complicates the killing it a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. Deal 1 damage to every exhausted character, ignore block. Well, again, that's a thing.
Not on my watch.
Actually, I should have just let him fill the fate meter. What's he gonna do? There's nothing left in there. If I didn't know better, I'd say he's also out of Dark Wargs. Emuldr's caregiver or this stupid bird are gonna be the one that kills it.
There we go.
The beast howls with a mixture of pain and anger, eyes flashing as it comprehends defeat. Summoning unknown reserves of strength, the werewolf leaps into the trees and disappears through the darkness. You join your companions to catch your breath as Radagast the Brown staggers through the gates of Roscobar. Breathing heavily, he calls out,
Ah, my friends! I thank you for coming to my aid. Though that creature is not dead, it shall not return anytime soon.
Before you can make any inquiries or describe the nature of your mission, the eccentric old man darts off towards a small path in the trees.
There's no time to dally about on my front lawn.
He shouts.
This was just a distraction. There's a village nearby whose residents are in jeopardy.
He pauses at the tree line, turning back to face you.
Don't just stand there with your mouths agape. Hurry!
The wizard disappears into the trees, and you scramble to follow.
The body of the beast falters. Yet though her breath comes in labored gasps, the vile fire that drives her remains undimmed. The master will not be pleased. Still, This is a worry for the future. For now, the hunger remains. Perhaps she could find some local hunter or woodsman, or even a wretched goblin to sate her never-ending need. Yes, the master will not miss one or two of those foul creatures. Licking her wounds, the silver ghost slips deeper into Mugwood, driven ever on by her need to consume.
Alright.
That was cool. We saved a wizard from wolves.
And a werewolf.
And a werewolf.
A good point.
A good point.
Alright, well.
If only Sauron hadn't fucked with us, we would have gotten that second one too. The whole investigating the bodies thing, yeah, that was hard.
Yeah, no, they did not give us any chances at all.
No. But yeah, so that does it. Thank you guys very much for watching. Remember to take care of yourselves and that tomorrow's another day. I hope to see you then. Also, remember to check out Julian's channel. Link in the description, iCard, end screen, tattooed on my left thorax. I don't know.
Okay.
Say bye, Julian, if you want to.
Goodbye.
That was so conclusive. Goodbye.
Goodbye. End it right now.